Hey guys, it's Dice 15 here, back with another video this time, and yeah, this shirt's feeling a little on the tight, kind of almost a tight size, but hopefully it's nothing, but yeah. We're back here with another video, and finally doing the video that I was planning to do for a while now, to finish off my 100 subscriber celebration thing going on, and we're going to be doing my Get to Know a Wrestling Fan video. So yeah, I throw on the wrestling shirts, but CM Punk, best in the world, my only CM Punk shirt I have. But yeah, I was pretty much this is gonna be like me talking about how I got wrestling and just to get to know me as a wrestling fan. I did it for a Super Sentai Power Rangers fan. I did one for a Kamen Rider fan. I kind of figured I should do one for wrestling. So, just getting on to one of the big things about this. If I were to name like a few things that about me, if I would probably one of the things that I was been a fan of longest is Power Rangers, even though I did kind of drop out of it for a while, because it kind of got hard for me to watch on TV because it was switching channels and all that stuff. Of, of besides Power Rangers, it had to be wrestling. I've been basically, well, that and also Doctor Who fan, but that's a different video for another day. But yeah, wrestling I've been a fan of like since I was a kid, and yeah, as far as the first question goes, when did I get in wrestling? It had to be like '03, and between the early 2000s. I was born in 1999. Again, fun fact, that was actually before the beer bath with Stone Cold, bringing the beer truck and dousing all Shane and Vince and The Rock and beer. I was also born before WrestleMania 25. Well, 15, I mean. 15. Um, Again, this was back in 1999. I was obviously born after the Royal Rumble. So yeah, I was basically a fan around the kind of early 2000s, even before 2005, or before even in '03. I may have been a fan during that time, but I think the ones I remember the most is the '05 era, the Rules of Wrestling era '05, especially when John Cena appeared on Raw. And again, and that's I've been basically a fan, and since then I remember a lot from the '06 era, especially with DX. Those were my favorite moments. Let's see. '08, I think I kind of got a little bit harder, and I don't know. I can remember a lot of things from there, like when Jeff Hardy was on. CM Punk won the world champion from Edge. I almost said the Edge for some odd reason, but you guys get Edge. And I don't know. It was like a hard time during my life with my dad and everything. I don't know. It's just I can go on forever. But my dad wasn't right back then. He can try to be great now, but again, he has issues here and there. But I'm not gonna go on too long with that. But yeah, I don't know. Just I can even remember most from '09 and '10 and 2010, and I don't know why I said '09. 2010, and same thing with 2011, 2012. Definitely remember lots from those 2012 and 2013 to 14 to 15, and you kind of get the point. I've been a wrestling fan since then, especially with WWE. I will say as far as TNA goes, I was in and out from it. I did see a few things here and there. I also have a few TNA DVDs, but not that much. I remember Lockdown of 2005. But I think the big thing I'm kind of a fan of right now is AEW. Again, like this, again, what's special with CM Punk in there, Kenny Omega, which again, I can't say I know much about him. I don't know much about New Japan. I have heard of the Young Bucks. I have heard of the Bullet Club and stuff like that. Like people that AJ Styles came through, same thing with Adam Cole, and also now Adam Cole's in AEW. I'm not sure how long if AJ Styles is probably gonna come in AEW at some point, but again, I'm not gonna hold my breath. But yeah, like I said, I've basically been a fan since then. And then when AEW came around, like I said, I'm a big fan of that. More a fan than I am right now with WWE because they haven't done really well in the past few years. They had some good parts, and they have some good parts, but there's always some issues here and there. Like I said, but yeah, like I said, there was just that going to run down with that one. How how long I've been a wrestling fan. I have all of the WWE games. I maybe have like a few of them from like Xbox and and play and Xbox, Nintendo 64. Like I said, I don't think I have No Mercy, and I don't have like any of the Raw 1 and 2, and then I have WrestleMania 19, but I don't have WrestleMania 21 because that's Xbox, and I don't have an Xbox. But I have most of the WWE games from SmackDown vs. Raw. The old like here comes the pain. What else? Here comes the pain. Judge Mount. All the SmackDown vs. Raw games. I do have a few of them from the Wii, which I still need to get them on the PS3. I have all the 2K games from 2K14 to now, which 2K20 sucks. But yeah, but also when did I get into wrestling figures? I mostly got into it when Jax had the license, had some deluxe aggressions. I said a bunch of them are missing. I think I had like a Cena, which again I'm missing it, and the same thing goes for some of the others, and I just don't know. I have Bobby Lashley. I do have him. I did use him for like my display piece when I didn't have a Bobby Lashley figure. But yeah, I will say I did get out of collecting wrestling figures for a little while because of quality control and then a few other things, trying to get into counter collecting and stuff like that. And and I think my first two figures of Mattel was actually Christian, the Basic Series Christian from WrestleMania 26, and it came with a exclusive chair. And I also got a Triple H WrestleMania 26 figure, which I still have. It's just has some paint issues, and then also has a loose foot joint, and then a weird like loose arm. But yeah, but we just got that also. But yeah, and then I kind of dropped out of it. I didn't get back into it, but that was back when I didn't have much money. And then my figure after a while, I did get the an elite John Cena. It's the purple attire, which I can't remember what series that is. Yeah, I don't know. I got tons of our figures. Like I said, I did like drop out of it for a while again, and because I have quality control and a bunch of things going on in my life, and just because I didn't have the money, and like I said, just a bunch of things here and there. I don't know. Like I said, I can go on forever about that, but yeah, I got plenty of figures. Some that are on display, some of them that are in the front room of my AEW display / just people not in WWE anymore. I have some that I just can't really fit into my display right now. Now and they're in a box. I have both the CM Punks, but I still want to track it down again because I kind of screwed up on it because I was trying to do that trick from that DX animations did with the Sharpie and everything. He did like a whole video on it, and yeah, I'm kind of messed it up. So I'm looking forward for the Unrivaled collection figures, and I got plenty of WWE figures in AEW. Well, I can't say I got too many AEW figures, but I got most of them. Still a bunch of Series 2 figures I still need to get. Series 2, Series 3. Definitely need to still get Series 1 figures, but mostly the Series 1B. What else? More Series 5. I still got a few more of that, and then Series 6, and then obviously the new wave, and the upcoming wave, and the same thing with the Unmatched series. I don't know, it's just a bunch of things. But I have plenty of figures. Some of them are in a box, some of them are in their box, some of them are up on the shelf, and then some of them are just laying on their box. I don't know. Yeah, again, I can go over, but I got Nakamura. I got Shinsuke Nakamura. I got, I think, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 6. Yeah, 6 John Cena's, 2 Kurt Angles. I think like 5 Seth Rollins actually. Like, because I got an extra top talents, the first top talents figure because I'm still making it to the Messiah custom. I'm still thinking about like I also have a basic Seth Rollins because I need to get because I needed the money to make briefcase or just a Seth Rollins. I don't know. I got some basics. I have some basics. I have some other stuff. But again, like I said, pretty much that. But yeah, I got plenty reasonable amounts of WWE figures. Wrestling shirts, I have plenty of them. I have a few I can't wear too much, and then also some that are cracked. I have a few AEW shirts like CM Punk, Adam Cole. I have a few Adam Cole shirts and stuff like that. Cena's, Bullet Club, the Elite, which is pretty much the same, almost the same thing, but not completely. Darby Allin, a few Kenny Omegas, and yeah, I got like plenty of them. Young Bucks shirts also. I have one that's not hanged up because I can't. It feels a little tight. I don't know what's with it. Heck, even this one feels a little tight, but that's probably just me. It's not like too tight. Like I said, I don't know what's up with it. And I'm still thinking of getting I still need to get the Black Ranger shirt, but yeah. And the shirts I have plenty, and then, but yeah, we go over who's my favorite wrestlers. Pretty much, as far as the ones that've been in. Now, as far as the ones that are like favorite of all time, it had to be Cena, John Cena. You know, it's pretty much my favorite. He's always been my hero, and kind of always. But even though he's still kind of my favorite superstar, he still is. Yeah, I've been a fan of him for a long time, and I was glad to see him in person in my live event. Heck, I even seen him again on when I went to Raw, and when I was lower down, when I actually got to show up on camera and everything. Which I'm sorry I didn't plug into a actual picture because I don't have. Actually, come to think of it, I think I can actually show it real quick. I can just show it up on here on my iPod real quick, photos, and collections. Okay, I guess I don't have. I'm not. I'm Yeah. I'm trying to figure it out, but real quick. I know it's up with my photos. I don't know. I guess I can delete them. I don't know what's going on. With it. So I don't know what's going on. I thought I had it. But yeah, I guess it's gone, but sadly. I don't know what's up with it. But yeah, yeah, and John Cena, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Edge. Probably Edge is number 2, but again, I don't know. He was like one. They were just to name some of my favorites. Of course, modern superstars are Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens. Let's see. Can't say I'm too big of a fan of Roman, even though he is still pretty good because he's earned my respect because he actually fighting on leukemia and stuff like that. Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, I like them. Finn Balor. Let's see who else. Can't say too much for Dolph Ziggler. Too much. I don't know. He's okay. Randy Orton's also one of my favorites. Shinsuke Nakamura kind of won me over a lot of times. I kind of liked him. Same thing with the New Day, Kofi, Xavier Woods, Big E. And yeah, I'm looking over there. Brock, I can't say I like him too much. He's just a part-timer. It's just boring with him. And sometimes I don't know. Goldberg's another one of my favorites. The Rock, Stone Cold. Yeah, I can't really think of all else. Undertaker also. Kane. And another one, not as far as modern ones. Again, some of the ones like I like Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, even Bianca Belair kind of won me all overall. So I don't know. I'm just trying to think what else is not my favorites, but yeah, I don't know. I just pretty much like them. I have that's just naming all my few favorites. Even Damon Priest won me over a bit. Same thing with a bunch of other people, but yeah. Yeah, but that's kind of gist of kind of how I went to my favorites. But yeah, as far as how many live events I went to a house show back in early 2000s. I think even 2004. I think I saw the Big Show. It was during when Kurt Angle was around. I was actually in Joplin. Um, and I mostly name all the ones I've said. I think my parents went to a house show and left me. And, well, I think it left me with my grandmother. I'm gonna get, or they didn't win at all. I can't exactly. I don't know the whole story. I can't remember the whole story, but yeah, I went to one in Joplin in '04, and I actually liked that. And then I went in 2013. I think it was 2013. It was either that or 2012. No, it was 2011. It was on like the Road to WrestleMania tour, and I actually it was for Raw, and I went up to that, and that's when I saw John Cena for the first time I ever, along with Randy Orton and stuff like that. Second time was actually on an actual episode of SmackDown, and this was in 2013. And it was on the Road to WrestleMania 2028 during the Road to WrestleMania 20 WrestleMania 28. And yeah, I actually and then I actually remember that very much, very well. Again, remember seeing Daniel Bryan for the first time. Saw a WrestleMania sign for the first time. Also, hopefully that will happen for me again when. Hopefully, if we do go to the Royal Rumble, because it's going, St. Louis. Speaking of SmackDown again, I actually went to air a second time, and it was later in the year. But I actually got to be on the floor this time, on the ground level of this time. And yeah, I also got to meet Zack Ryder, which I have and I have a picture with me at this time. I don't know. I actually got to meet Zack Ryder. He signed my shirt that I bought, which I have in the hallway, which I still need to get framed. And then finally, I actually went to another one upcoming and this time it was Raw in St. Louis, and yeah, there was I think it was actually just Raw. I don't think there was anything to add to it, but I actually got to be there live, and yeah, I loved it, and it was back in 2014. I'm yeah, I think it was 2015. It was here. No, wait, 20. No, it was 2014. I'm pretty sure it was 2014. Yeah, 2014. That's the one I actually was on camera. But yeah, I actually got to be on camera. I got to see John Cena. Not only at the beginning of the show when he was viewing Bray Wyatt, with the whole with the kids and his sheep mask and everything, and the whole world in his hands. I also got to see a actual dark match after the show. Um, I think it was. I think they had Roman Reigns. They had Bray Wyatt and someone I can't exactly remember completely who was in that match. I don't know. It's just there were so many things with that show. Hugh Jackman got to be there, and I was very glad to see that. Same with it. I actually got to see RVD and Mad News Barrett and with his big podium, which I completely forgot. I didn't even know I saw Rob Van Dam in person. I completely forgot. There were so many things going on with that show, and then it was a 3 hour show. I was on there live. I was just so excited. Then I got to see it. And not only that, I got to see Ric Flair in person. Yeah, and then that's when he kind of passed the torch to the Shield and everything. Yeah, I just really love that show. I can literally remember that. I can't say I remember that by memory, but I can. After a while, they got to NWL. It's kind of like a wrestling company that used to exist. It was just in the Kansas City area, and they were in Joplin a few times, and I got to be there. There, they got the I got to be there for and got a few pictures with a few of the wrestlers there, stuff like that. Yep, I don't know. Yeah, I can just go on forever about that, about all my live events, but yeah, I can't really think of anything else to talk about besides maybe a few other things. I just, as far as like favorite AEW superstars, they had to be Kenny Omega, John Moxley, Chris Jericho, even though he was kind of like one of my favorites anyway. Um, Even some newer stars like Orange Cassidy, he's just great. Orange Cassidy, let's think. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, that's another tag team I kind of liked also. Pac, Neville, he was doing better over there. Darby Allin, Cody Rhodes, and stuff like that. I can just go over that. I can go on forever about the wrestling stuff, but yeah. That is pretty much it for this video, and I just want to get this out. I'm going over the 20-minute mark, and I think we're done. I don't want to go on any longer than I already did. Sorry it took a while because I got rambled and stuff. I rambled on a bit. Now, as far as any videos coming out later today, just to go over real quick, I might do my review on the SPD Blue and A Squad Blue 2-pack. I might do that. I might do it, or it might be tomorrow. One of those things. Just we'll count down to Christmas that I want to do. I don't know if I'm gonna do Levi's toys tomorrow. I might just go ahead and do it and get the last two Levi's stamps out of the way. I think I'll just do that. I might do it tomorrow, or at least just do Con tomorrow, and then Karakiri. I'm hoping I can get Brachio. Hopefully, I don't know. My dad's still also thinking about getting me some presents, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, remember to like this video, comment down below what you guys think of this video. Do you like these kind of videos? Just me talking about a few things and stuff like that, and just rambles and stuff like that. You like those kind of videos? Put any advice for the channel, stuff like that. Or subscribe, tap the bell. More videos coming soon. I already mentioned it. Figure Arts, Levi's, Power Rangers, Line Collection, a few wrestling figures sprinkled in, and a few other things here and there. A few pop figures, and then that's pretty. And again, remember to share to your social medias to expand the channel, to beat the algorithm, stuff like that. And the size 15, I did 15. Golden Rider, Rider Kicking, out of here.